Hey, internet friends, I'm Ryan. This is Demos in the Dark. Tonight, I am going to take a break from my weekly demoing schedule. And I want to take some time to talk about a fuzz pedal that I've had for a number of years. And I think it is one of the most versatile fuzz pedals on the market. They are easy to find, they are inexpensive, and I think everybody should have one. Like, if you don't have one, you might be doing it wrong. And I know that's like my opinion, man, but I said it. So I've been wanting to make this video for a long time. So I'm just finally getting around to it. I'll be back next week. I have a new release for you that you are not going to want to miss. If this is your first time checking out the channel, I'm Ryan. Welcome. We do gear demos here. Mostly pedal demos, some amp demos, some other things. But we do them from builders big and small, builders you've heard of, builders you haven't. And if that seems like something that you would be interested in, hit that subscribe button. Hit the little bell notification next to it so you get notified when I put new stuff up. So, on to this fuzz pedal. A little backstory. A number of years ago, I was tasked with building myself a flyboard. Small board, usually 4 to 5 pedals, as many as you can squeeze on there that you can put into an overhead compartment on a flight. It's pretty much just the essentials. It's like, what can you not live without? And I, at the time, was swimming in fuzzes. I still am swimming in fuzzes. I love fuzz pedals. And I had a hard time coming up with something that I thought was very broad. Like, like a tone bender sounds like a tone bender. A fuzz face sounds like a fuzz face. Big muff sounds like a big muff. And, I was like kind of looking for a jack of all trades. And in the fuzz world, that was kind of hard to do. Like, I certainly didn't have it in my collection. So, twist my arm, time to go buy more pedals. I went to the internet to look for a solution to that. Went to, TGP and all the usual places where people have opinions. And overwhelmingly, everyone suggested to me this fuzz pedal that I thought was just like a doom fuzz pedal. And it was this. It was the Pharaoh from Black Arts Toneworks. And I thought, man, there is certain fonts on websites that I just stay away from. And you know what? I would bet that Mark didn't make this particular pedal with a player like me in mind. But I found it and I love it. And to do this video, I had to clean this thing off. I had to clean off, about a millimeter of shoe grime on this thing because I've used it for so many years and a lot. I've used it a lot. I don't know a ton about the circuit. I do know it's based off of a Big Muff Pi, but he changed a lot of stuff on there. It has a silicon clipping, germanium clipping, no clipping diodes. It has a tone knob, a high knob. It has a switch between low headroom and high headroom, or actually it's low provides more headroom, high provides more clipping, and a fuzz knob. And he had initially, my understanding is he had designed it for doom stuff, but for for a loud amp that was already cooking. But this thing will do incredible things for a guy like me who plays on very small wattage amps that are not necessarily cooking. And you can get a lot of really impressive fuzz sounds out of this one pedal. And I am going to show those to you now. right, so what I have here is I have a Nash S63, and I am running into a Dr. Z Carmen Gia. This is not a Doom rig. So the first thing we're gonna do that I'm gonna show you is it actually works as a really great clean boost, which is cool. It sounds great. So here's what the guitar and amp sound unaffected, and then we'll click this in. We got the fuzz turned all the way down, and we got the volume cranked a little bit. So next we're going to do here is I have engaged the germanium diodes. I brought the fuzz up about halfway, and I have moved the input into the high input, which is actually going to reduce the headroom. But it actually gives a pretty kind of great fuzz-facey kind of sound. So let's check it out. So next what I have done is I have moved the input over to the low, which will provide me more headroom. I have dropped the highs down just a little bit, and I've dropped the fuzz down a little bit, and we have gone to no clipping diodes. And what this is going to do is it's going to give you a really great overdrive sound. And, you know, of course, if you want to do that big, nasty, muffy kind of fuzz sound, this will obviously do that. It would probably sound better if I wasn't using a Strat running into a Dr. Z Carmen Gia, but we're going to do it anyways. Here we go. And, you know, of course, there are a ton of other settings that you can find in between the clean boost and the big muffy distortion sound. And, you know, there's more sounds than just kind of like the fuzz face or the overdrive. There's all kinds of different combinations that you can do with this one. One of my favorites is here. I'm going to play it for you as we go out. But I want to stress again, if you don't have one of these, consider picking one up. It's a great fuzz pedal. See you next week.